can't hide it. Now what will be our move? Yeah, what you gonna do, babe? We've been playing games for too long, but never win, let's drop out. Cause I know what you wanna do. I wanna do it too, babe. You wanna roll with me? Gotta keep moving, baby. You wanna roll with me? I wanna make you dreamy. You wanna roll with me? Gotta keep moving, baby. Don't be afraid, just believe. Trust me, baby. We can do this easily. We can do this easily. Really easily. We can do this easily. You wanna feel that love thing? Pick up the clay and shape it. You wanna drown in me. Yeah, you wanna drown in me, baby. It scares you like a monster, cause it's all you've ever dreamed of. Show me that you wanna be with me. We could make it, boy, so easily. With me, gotta keep moving, baby. With me, I wanna make you dreamy. You wanna with me.
Well, hello, boys and girls, resin heads, and plastic fiends alike. Hope everybody is doing well today. It is not Monday, it's Tuesday, and as promised, I'm at least doing a stream of some sort. All right, so we have the other Dave, otherwise known as OD, with the gold star saying, hey, yeah. Steph's Kits with the silver star saying, Sazabi. We have Gunpla Fixation saying sup with silver, or with the bronze star. And yeah, so that's where we are. Audio is good. Thank you very much. Good, sir. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this guy. So this was sent over with some freebies from Galactic Toys for me to take a look at and play with. And I thought I would take a look at this live with you guys instead of being lazy and filming it and then having to edit it. Definitely stay tuned to the channel if you haven't. This isn't going to be a long stream. I'm probably only going to go for about an hour. We're supposed to get hit with a lot of rain and cold and all kinds of crap, which we're normally not prepared for. We need it, but we're not prepared for it. So we're going to end up checking out and getting things ready for that. Let me make sure all that is off. So I hope everybody is doing well. What else have we got going on? I got the parts for the Dynamis all cleaned up over here. I have a couple things. So you're going to see a lot of display reviews. I'm trying to keep them short and sweet, but I have and other tools too. Like I have these flat, what would you call these? They're basically for making round holes, but flat bottoms, which I didn't know that these were made, and I've been looking for them for placing magnets, but we might find other uses for them. So I've got those. I have a scriber handle, which is going to be this guy. This review is up being rendered right now, so that'll be up later tonight. I have another set. I have some tape. I have a bunch of separate display products that I'm just going to crank out a bunch of little short reviews on. I did end up getting sent these guys. I haven't seen them before. These are, of course, God hand nippers, and they are resin nippers. I have already looked at them, and they, I don't know. We'll have to see. They are double edged. They are thicker than your regular God hands. We'll have to see how they work on resin. Since they were free, I might as well put them to a true test. So we're going to be trying all kinds of resin thicknesses and so forth to see how they hold up. Djibouti in the house, and I think Djibouti gets, what does he get? He gets the aluminum star tonight. I think that's where he is. Let's see here. And Ric Flair with the plastic star saying, woo! So I hope everybody is doing well. With that being said, I did go through, just to give you some background on the Dynamis, I did go through and I cleaned and filed all of the pore marks that are on here, trying to make them nice and clean for when I do a video on them. It has already been washed in Purple Power, and we will go from there. I'm not sure how I'm going to end up handling this as far as a review, but all of that's clean over there. I did also end up picking up the paint station is almost set up. I keep cleaning it out and then keep adding things to it. So I ended up, I don't know if you guys can see this, sweet, that's not the brand, Gourmia. So this is a dehydrator. You might ask, Dave, why do you have a dehydrator in your hobby room? Well, let me explain. So John, aka Dad to Death, he's been using a dehydrator for some time, and it's been in the back of my brain for drying parts, you know, after they're painting, letting them cure, and especially with it being wintertime, things like that. And I don't always like sticking my parts outside to cure, especially with primer, because I'll usually let them sit for 24 hours. So I was like, you know what? This was on sale. It's been in my wish list on Amazon for a while. It was $72. And I can either put the parts in the trays and put it in there. It'll go from 95 degrees to 153 degrees. I don't expect that I'm going to be using that 153 degrees. That seems a little hot for me, but somewhere between 95 and 110 should be good for a nice constant curing. My main thing is just keeping air flowing over and at a nice warm temperature. And so I have that set up in there. I will end up putting it on the table, showing you guys how I'm going to end up using it. It does have several trays, so you can lay parts on the trays, but all the trays can come out. And I figured out I have to go pick one up. If you pick up a cat scratcher, the corrugated cardboard, you know, and cut it into like 2 pieces, depending on the size that you end up getting, you can actually cut down your bamboo skewers, because the inside is about 12 inches, I want to say 11-12 inches, and you can actually keep your skewers on there, slide that in, let it cure, slide it out, or rotate them, let them cure for a while, pull them out, put some others in. It should speed up production. Let's see here. Resin God, Wisconsin. Well, let's back up. Snow out this way. I wish we had some snow. Let's see. Steph's kid said, we got 8 inches of snow. I wish I could get some snow. Though it is supposed to snow down to 1,500 to 2,000 feet. So that should be interesting. I don't live that high, but I'll see it. Let's see here. Christian Mosquito, what do you use to wash your resin kits? Well, let me show you. And I'm going to dump these parts in there so you guys will actually end up seeing them. I have a pickle jar. Focus, camera. Focus. Hi. Focus. Focus. There. Thank you. I have a pickle jar that is full of Purple Power. And I have 4 of those. So I have one that's full of Purple Power. And I will soak the parts into that. Then I'll transfer it to a warm soapy water to get all the Purple Power off. Then, depending on my stage, I also have one that's full of 99% alcohol, and another one that is just pure clean water. And that's how I end up washing my kits. Let's see here. What do we got? Rick, Christian, use Purple Power or any biodegradable degreaser. Yeah, and you can use, some people use Simple Green. Some people use, I forgot what the other brand other than Purple Power. But Purple Power is super cheap. Like, you can get a 5-gallon bucket or 2 gallons of it at Walmart for like $5. It's super cheap. Let's see. Djibouti says, look today. They're out, but pre-order for Dynamis. Cool. I use cat scratchers. They work great. They work perfect. They are, when you see brands that sell the skewer holders, literally all they are is the same corrugated cardboard that you can go to PetSmart and get a 4-pack of them for, I think they're $6.99, $7.99 for a 4-pack that's like yay by yay. And they're the same thing, literally the same thing at a fraction of the price. Let's see here. Ozzy says, I am late. No, you're pretty much on time. We're not too far into it. But removing parts from those sticks, I use custom-made dry booth. I actually have alligator clamps on all of my skewers, so that's how I end up doing that. Let's see here. Removing the parts, I use a custom-made dry booth. Nice. So that's basically what I've turned that into. I might make some jerky in there. We will see. I don't know. I love jerky. If I can make it for hella cheap, then okay. And straight purple power, not powder, power. Looks just like this. Hi, welcome to the channel. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, we're not. We're not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, so enough of this. Let's jump over to the table. And it works. Here we are. Shiny, shiny. Now, I do have to say, this is my first MADWORKS kit. And I think if Angawa told me correctly, this is only their second resin foyer. So, or not foyer, that's an entrance into a house. It's their raid sucks. Not the bug spray. Bug spray works great. Kills everything. So this is their second expedition into resin. Now I will say, once I ended up opening this up, that it was interesting, and I will end up showing you. This was the kit that I told you that he was going to send over Christmas, and then I guess it got forgotten, something like that. But we have it now. We're going to take a look at it, and I have to find my real grade Sazabi so we can start slapping some parts on here. Opening it up. This was on the bottom, but we're gonna leave it here. So here is the instruction manual. Let's get the little. I'll just show you before I take it out. There are a ton of little baggies in here, like a ton of them. So we'll take a look at those here in just a second. But first, let's take a look at the manual. Manual. No, manual, not Manuel. Leon says, damn it, Dave, now I gotta rewatch the stream because I just woke up. I literally only started the stream like 10 minutes ago. So you really haven't missed anything but me just talking a bunch of shit. Okay, so taking a look at the manual, it is small. Let's see here. MADWORKS focus on design and manufacturing modeling related products, from chisels to sanding sponges. We strove for perfection to bring you the best user experience possible. And thanks to your continued support, which allowed us to bring you our next product, a collaboration between MADWORKS and modeler from Taiwan, Mr. Snake. 1/144th scale real grade Sazabi Extreme Conversion Kit. Kit includes resin conversion parts, manual. This painted example is paired with a AW9 S04 photo etch set. Highly recommended purchasing this upgrade, which I believe that they sell. Let's see here. You know how hard it is for me to read this and not stumble when I'm dyslexic? Like, seriously, people. Shady Z. I got the Shining Gundam conversion, the manual for it, pretty much just a parts list. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot of kits that are that way. The Big Bean. Thinking about getting this kit. Okay, so we have some before, we have some after. Let's switch over to the other view, so we can get in a little bit closer. Let's get that glare out here. Yay, no more glare. So, before and after, if we can get the focus. Oh, there we go. There we go. The back. Might as well give you guys as nice clear view as I can. So here are some of the parts layout. So we have the shoulders, the head, the body, the arm, the waist, which looking at the manual, it doesn't look that significant, like there's like a whole lot of parts, but wait until I show you the baggies. So we have all those other parts. And sitting over here, I have a Sazabi metal upgrade set with thrusters and metal bits. So we will end up using that. Let's see, painting. It does give you some colors on here. Some closer details. And then the back. Da 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 da. Focus. There we go. With the focus. Okay, so we have the manual. We'll put that over there. I'm gonna flip through these baggies real quick. So. Are the parts better than my barber toast? I don't know. I will have to check the fitting, but I will tell you, for the most part, almost all of these parts. Now, I was trying to figure out, these parts have a lot of, I couldn't figure it out. It looked like baking soda on the parts, but I think it was from grinding. They have actually removed all of the pore marks or pore parts off of these pieces. Part of that I like, part of that I don't like. Taking a look, thinking about Big Bent. I saw for $100 at Galactic Toys, which is the better price. Shield looks awesome. Can't do real grades. I always lose the parts. Yeah, I do too. That's why I usually stay away. I really want the crossbone, but it's so freaking small. Let me turn this down. So we have one baggie, two baggies, three baggies. Saving that one for later. Four baggies. The thrusters are solid, so we'll have to see it on there. I didn't see any real big flaws when I flipped through the baggies. I think that's 5 baggies, 6 baggies, and then there's some decals in here. They are in white, designed in Japan. I'm not sure who the company is, but these are just generic warning stickers. I'm not even sure if they are in I'm not even sure if they're in. Let me make sure that that's all that's in here. I better make sure. Nope, that's it. Just really thick cardboard in there. So that's all that's in here. There's no metal parts. Oh yeah, in the last baggie. So the only parts that I really see that are misshapen is the shield. Like, you guys can probably see that, like how it's all and same with this piece here. It's all everything else seems like visually to be okay, but we're going to hack these open and take a look. Let's get our cutting board. The meal for tonight, resin. MADWORKS Barber Toast had paper thin parts. This looks like it has some really thin parts. Built the crossbone. It's great. Just really small parts. Yeah, and that's why I said I like the crossbone, but I won't end up doing it because I will end up snapping, losing, and I mean even the crossbone was small for the master grade. That's not gonna work. Where is our razor blade? This is concerning because I used to have 6 and now I only have 2. So that means there's some more laying around here somewhere. So we'll shake those out. We'll take a look at these real quick. And let's turn on... that's too small. I don't feel like changing it. So no picture-in-picture tonight. So here is this piece. The detail looks pretty good. These are really thin, though. I mean, they would have to be because it's for a real grade. But you can kind of see, I don't know if it's going to focus on there, that white. It seems to be like resin powder that's in every little, like, this room evidently was a mess, a hell of a mess. They do not have a vacuum or anything while they're doing this. But everything looks really nice and crisp. See if we can see where they cut off the parts. And it appears to be right here. I can kind of see an offset on there. Let's see, some more butt pieces. Gotta get all this powder off of here. All of the lines and things seem to be pretty good. Not seeing anything too extraordinary in there. At least you got your water slides. Oh yeah, you had an issue with that. Yeah, but did they have actual like water slides for that kit, or were they just generic water slides like I got? Let's see here. Ozzy says resin is the best tasty treat. Yes, nice and crunchy. Miguel Crespo, evening gents. Hello, Miguel. How are you? Okay, so you can see. I mean, I can't blame them for this. Like, I think anything would cause that. Just even being pushed up on in packaging would end up causing that. But you can see, like, there's a whole bunch of resin dust that's up in here. It's either that or some kind of release powder. I'm not sure on which of that is, but it is all over. And I'm not sure that this is resin powder. It's really acting like baking soda. All right, so we have some. I mean, the pour marks were up here, and I can see that, and they did an okay job, but we're definitely going to have to clean that up. Generic warning, yeah. Again, on this piece, kind of curved up. Again, nothing that will that we can't warm up and fix. That's another thing I'm kind of curious about too. Is so let's say we place these parts in the dryer on a higher heat instead of using hot water, which can be temperamental. So if we place it like this in there with say 120 or so forth, will it naturally settle and sag in each other? And holy shit, thank you, Leon, you are an awesome motherfucker. By the way, this channel is not for children. If you're under 18, get out. Yes, thank you, Leon. I'm honored. I am shocked. Thank you so freaking much. And I'm going to put you out here, even though you gave me $10. Leon is the awesome motherfucker that's going to be his title for tonight. Anybody can use that in chat. Leon is an awesome MF. So he is the one that purchased the SAB scribers from New Type for me to basically try before he even sees them, and do a review for you guys and then send them on to him. So I really want to thank you for that. Yeah, and I have a feeling that this is talc. I don't think that this is resin dust. This is not. The particles for this is too big to be resin. Even if you're using a grinder, it's too consistent. So it kind of makes sense that they're talc. So yes, so everyone give a big thank you to Leon for letting us see and compare, since I have some BMC chisels, which are been known to be like top of the line, and comparing them. I do have a lot of other chisels. I could not justify buying a whole set of the SAB chisels because I do have the BMC chisels. But I really want to thank him for giving me a chance to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, this has to be talcum. I mean, I'm not going to lick it to find out. There's no smell. That is one thing I have to say. There is zero odor to these. Like almost every kit that I've ended up opening that's resin had some kind of odor. But these do not. We have some really thin parts. Like, so we have, we'll zoom back in here. So we have right here, we have this part, which I think is part of the crotch section. If we flip it over, you can see right in here, and I feel some flex under my finger on this other side. So there is a crack on the back side of this piece. I can feel it. And then really thin around here. And then right here, you can see that that's pretty much translucent. So yeah, there's some thin pieces on here. Let's see here for the chest. I have to give it to him. The detail that's in here is really good. Head crest, I can tell you right now, we're going to have to, which we might end up using those new SAB chisels for, as a demo, rescribe the panel lines that's on here because they are really shallow. Let's see here. We have Ozzy giving claps to Leon, Djibouti with claps, Steph's Kits with claps, Shady Z with claps. I just want more Dave content to consume. I'm trying, dude. I am really trying, and you guys are huge motivators for that. Like, you're keeping me out of the freaking COVID slump. Don't tell anyone, but I don't know. I've debated on requesting next Friday off because I'm supposed to get my COVID shot on Thursday, my second one. And if it's anything like the first one, I felt like physically shit. So I don't know. I'm really debating on that. Taking next Friday off. If I do take next Friday off, then I will end up doing a nice long stream on that. Let's see. I'm kind of comparing side to side. The parts seem to match very well as far as size and consistency. That's something you kind of have to watch for. Is every once in a while you'll get some pieces that one side is a little bigger, one side is a little shallower. This notch that's right here is pretty good. This one, it's really shallow, so we're going to have to scribe that out. I really wish that they hadn't sanded or grinded off the pore marks. It looks okay, but I just would have preferred to do it myself. And that's just me. Let's see here. This is the chest piece. And I think that's as close as I can get. Let's see, can I brighten that up with it? I think I can. So that looks pretty good. The panel lines aren't too bad. And this is going to be one of those cases of where those little really mini fine, and here's where the pore mark was. So we are going to have to sand that and knock that down and level that out. Like, it just looks like they ground that off, which I'm not super keen on. These pieces, I don't know. We're going to have to do some work on this, guys. Here is the head crest, or part of the head crest. It's not bad. I don't really see that it's that much different than the original. Now, what's curious is here are some pieces that they did leave the pore marks on, or pore spouts on. So it's weird that they took it off of some, but not all. And then here is the rest of the head. And I mean, it looks pretty good. It is super, super thin. Like, holy crap. Don't bend it or flex it, because you're going to be breaking shit. Do, 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 do. Today on Wild Resin Kingdom. I'm going to assume these are shoulder parts. Look good, just dirty. Same thing here. And you know what? While I'm doing this, I might as well. No, because I want to show you all the pieces before I dump them into the cleaning bucket. Which, when you're dealing with something like this, I'm going to show you what I ended up doing. Here's some more shoulder pieces. The details are okay. Again, we're going to have to go through and deepen some of these lines because they are shallow. So that'll be good for a scribing tutorial on small pieces, which I've actually been wanting to do. And one of the things I ended up picking up, I don't know where the rest of the packet is. Oh, here it is. So on Galactic, and if you haven't, there's a link to Galactic Toys. On Galactic, they have some model railroad like supplies, tools, things like that. And one of the things I suggest everyone to end up picking up, because it's worth it in the value, is the styrene odds and ends pieces. You're going to get random stuff in here. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten two packs that are the same, but like this one. So I was kind of disappointed because of what ended up coming in here, but at the same time excited because of what came in here. So these things are, how thick are these? Like, these are easily a couple millimeters thick. Here, these are 3 millimeters thick. So these are going to be great for walls, for diorama bases, for all kinds of stuff you can use these for. And there's a big chunk. If you go to the hobby store to buy specifically like really thick things like that, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. Included in here, I think it was like $5 for this whole pack. Included in here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's a little bit thicker. So 7 like really thin pieces, and then 2 that are I don't know, like 1/4 millimeter, something like that. Pieces there in here. And there was also like 5 pieces of this black, which I don't remember seeing black, but and these are really flexible, so they're great for making your own little odds and ends and pieces and details and stuff, because unless you're doing a lot of scratch building, these pieces should last you a long time. But I was really happy that these black pieces came in here because they're perfect for, if I'm showing you guys, let me see. Let's get out some of my scribers. We don't want a hook. Let's use one of our BMC. 0.70. That'll work. God, I never did a review on these either. I keep forgetting all the shit I haven't done that I've purchased, but I haven't done reviews on. Now, some people prefer with these scribers to use a handle or not use a handle. So, I mean, you can do either way, but for my hand, because they have a tendency of cramping up, I use a handle. And I'm not using one of the new ones because, well, because. Let's do this. Can I open this without, yeah. So while we're at it, since we're doing everything all crazy, and no, I'm not getting off track. We're going to finish doing that. I also picked up a roll of the Display guide tape. Ooh, that is sticky. Sticky. Okay. And yes, there's lines on here so you can cut precise. I don't care about precision right this minute. I just want... And then somewhere on my desk here, I actually have rolls of Dymo tape. Like the thick Dymo tape, which is what I normally use. Okay, so you place that down where you want it. And let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. And not getting my head in the camera. Your first couple swipes, you just want to do really light. Get that track in place. And depending on your thickness of material, I don't want to go too thick on this because I don't want to go through it. It is super thin. And then as you get that track built in, you can go faster. But that first couple runs, just go slow and steady. So I used one of my biggest. It's not my biggest scriber, but it's one of my biggest. So we'll peel that off. Now how sticky is that? Oh yeah. So technically, unless you flick it off onto the board, technically you can use that tape a couple times. But this is why I really liked having this black. Now, yes, on the white, I could have done it and just run some panel line through it. But on the black, you can actually see it. Well, you can actually see where the tape was too. But you can actually see the lines. And this is going to work great for me for doing the demonstration on the new scribers that I have. So yeah. And I guess technically I could have primed the boards and done it that way, but I'm lazy. Okay, moving on. Shoulder pieces. The details are, I mean, they're not super crisp. They're not bad. They're not super crisp though. There's so many Sazabis, like Jesus. Okay, so here's some more parts. These are the little shoulder like vent pieces. They're kind of soft. And keep in mind, people, I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm not here to try and get sales. Most of the time, you guys don't even use people don't use my links. Or the link that when you click it is only good for 24 hours for me getting anything. Ooh, this is interesting. So I don't really care about that. Like, that's not my purpose. This is not my main job. God, there's fucking talcum powder all over these. Okay, so we have some blebs. We have a edge of a mold line on here. Not exactly sure what all those pieces are for. That. Here's the other one. But I have a feeling these have something to do with it. So these already have pins cast in them. I'm assuming that they're cast in there. I mean, I've seen other companies do that. We're going to have to get rid of the mold lines that are on there. Not horrible. Not horrible at all. Let's see. We have to clip those. These would do good with a good like edge sharpening. Just to sharpen everything. Again, I really wish they had just left the pour marks on here. If you're going to do that, clean up everything. Just my opinion. Angawa is in the house. I'm rating, but I have this on the background. Thank you. Someone DC'd, so we had a minute. Final Fantasy. And you guys are having a conversation. I have not played Final Fantasy in years. Years. Let's see here. Some more pieces. They're okay. We may scratch build those because I think I can do better. Yeah. So I think once we sand things down, like that, there's not really any texture on these pieces. It will be interesting to see how these fit onto the frame. So maybe depending on what's going on tomorrow night, I may dig out the real grade and just slap some of these pieces on there for you guys just to show you. But I'm gonna wash these tonight. Let's see here. Details are not bad. They really tried to this looks really similar to the I forgot who the originator was. UC? Maybe it was UC. But the 1/100 version of this, it looks like they really tried to go after that design in making this, because a lot of these parts look similar. Some more leg armors. Yeah, we'll have to add some details, but I have to keep in mind because I also have some photo etch for the real grade. So let's see here. Shin pieces. Details on the back is nice. Separation is pretty good. We'll have to clean it up. And that's one of the things that I find with these smaller kits is the details can be really good, but some of them can get really lost. But it's a small kit. Like I'm not expecting to see the same kind of details that I would with perfect grade size or a master grade size. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking letting that one out of QC. So I don't know if it's going to focus. You have one side which is dull, the good side which is going to be over here. Everything is nice and sharp, and on this side everything's kind of blobby, like it wasn't quite done cooking. So we're gonna have to sharpen those up and make those match. Let's see here. Michael Dawson, how goes it, everyone? How are you, Michael? Mr. Dawson's Creek. Let's see. Hilarious. Looking maybe. So I mean, it's not horrible. I have seen a hell of a lot worse. And I think for MADWORKS' second kit, resin kit, they're on a good track. I want them to do bigger ones, get out of the 1/144 scale. I realize they're trying to cater to a niche that no one else is really doing. Like no one's really doing 1/144 real grade style conversions. I understand that, but at the same time, like, get into something a little bit bigger. And Genesis Manjian, hello. I just like to ask if you would be getting the real grade Zeong to review. I hope so. I'm going to put in an order. Actually, I'll probably put in an order after the stream on a Galactic for it, because other than the few goodies that they end up sending me for free, I end up paying everything over there. So. But I am going to end up ordering it. I think that they're getting it in. And who knows what else. I'm trying to pinch my pennies right now because I'm trying to get a new Scoot ordered. And so yeah. But I have a couple months before I have to pay that off. So I'm good on there. I'm certainly going to peer pressure him to get it. Yeah, I'm going to pick up one form or another, just depending on where. I am going to end up picking up the Zeong. I'm not going to get the full extreme. I'm just going to get the regular one. Like, the full extreme is outrageously priced. Let's see here. Michael Dawson, I managed to get most of the PGU head parts top coated with a gloss coat. Nice. Hopefully I will be able to decal the head this weekend. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do for giveaways for the PGU decals that I got from Delphi. Let me see here. Yes, I'm all the way back here. You know what's sad is when you pick up this guy, and you have to double take to make sure it's the real grade and it's not the master grade. Yes, I store my kits in plastic bags. I build them and I put them in plastic bags. Oh look, I already put some metal parts on here and I never even showed you guys. I don't even remember fucking doing that. I also never finished it. Well, that means I'm going to end up taking the metal bits and popping out of here, because I was not expecting there to be a conversion, and I do not want to spend the money to get another real grade of this guy. So here is the real grade of it. And it's been a while since I've had him out. And I have to say, like, even as is, if I'm completely honest with you guys, okay, so I did do some metal bits. Like, there's some thrusters on here, some metal bits. I only did like one side. I didn't do both sides, and I don't think I put the photo etch on there. If I'm completely honest, this guy is awesome just by himself. He doesn't really need all of this. But because it was sent to me and to show you guys and review for you guys, I am going to end up doing it. I may end up kind of swapping back and forth some of the parts, because there's some of the parts that are super soft. So, and maybe we can replicate some of those pieces. I don't even know if I've opened up all the hatches and gimmicks that are on this guy. But I will pop off all the metallic pieces, and we will do for that. So if you guys want, do you want me to try and do a stream tomorrow? Just a kind of mess around stream, because I know I normally don't do streams on. I'm trying to set myself up where I'm doing Tuesdays and Fridays. I know you guys really want Fridays, and I'm trying to come up with something cool for you guys for this Friday. But do you want me to, if everything goes right, to try and do a stream tomorrow, just kind of putting parts on here to see how they end up fitting? Is there enough interest in this to show you, or should I just kind of clean it up, everything, and build it up and do a review that way? In the meantime, I need to make a modification. Oh, I forgot I had these in here. Everything is beautiful. I forgot I did these reviews before. Holy crap. God, now if only my Space Marine had come in the same quality, I can deal with the thing, same quality as these guys that I ended up picking up or being sent. Actually, I was sent these from Etsy caster, which is sad. I was sent something for review, which I did do the review for her shop out of Spain, and the one out of the UK ended up turning out like shit. I say more. I mean, Leon, more content, please. Ozzy, yes, please. I mean, I'm interested enough to hang out with you while you do it. I am off after all. Oh yeah, you're off on Wednesdays. I say more resin, flare, nom 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 nom. The answer would always be yes. I need to get a resin 3D printer, or you need to get it. I'm actually, I was looking because they're not super expensive. But I'm holding off. Like, they keep getting better and better, so I'm holding out for longer and longer. And so I am taking a look at this. So this is a mesh mat, and I don't know if I want to use this or not. I thought I had some screen, like window screen. All right, let's look in the drawer. Let's look in the drawer of doom. Do. And I'm pretty sure Purple Power does not like brass, if I remember correctly. I thought I had just regular mesh. You in there? I'm still here, people. Don't run away. Actually, I better stop singing or everybody will fucking leave. Oh my god, my ears. Ooh. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found some Cheetos. And more LEDs. Another soldering iron. Some more sandpaper. Some stucco patch. I know I have some regular mesh. Okay, whatever. I will deal with it. I will pick them out of the bottom. Right now, I don't care. This would be more of a hassle than it's worth. What I was going to do is I was going to, and I may go to Home Depot tomorrow and pick up some. I was going to take some like window screen mesh and put in this bottom part so that pieces, if they get turned sideways, don't end up falling into the bottom. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Let's see here. Cheetos with resin crumbs. Other Dave says the Elegoo Mars is great. I heard the Mars, the Saturn, the Mars 2 Pro. I heard the Mars 2 Pro is better. Did I paint this, Sazabi? No. This is how it is. This is strictly how it is. I buffed all the pieces and I put decals on it. Naark Rahav Suvan. I had to try it. Man, I wish that flavor of Cheetos was available in my country. I love these. The girls keep trying to dump these, like, they're new ones. They're puffs and they're called asteroids. And I ask her, I go, are they called asteroids as in like fall from space and hit the earth asteroids, or are they called ass destroyed? Like, I'm going to be crying later. And she just laughed. Let's see. Some Chinese dude says, oh, every time you come in here and I end up saying it makes me laugh. Some Chinese dude says Cheetos with resin crumbs. And the Cheeto dust helps his fingers hold the parts. So I'm just dumping these in here. I really hope these pieces were cast with the pins cast in there. I will find out if the pins fall out. And says, buff. Yes. Most of my kits, if it's a straight up build, I have buffed it. Some pieces are matte, some pieces are gloss. So this is usually my first stage, and with this kit, I think it really needs it with all that talcum or whatever it is powder on here. Ooh-wee. Yeah, these are cast with the metal bits in there because there's little cylinders like where the pin is shorter. There's little cylinders of resin stuck to the tips. All right. A little paper towel. Don't want to create a mess. GF. I'm not sure what GF means, but now again, I have an ultrasonic cleaner, but not like I could dump the purple power in there. But again, they say not to leave metal parts in purple power because it can really get to it. So I don't. If you haven't seen these before, I think there's a link in the bottom of my videos. I'm not sure, but these are pickle trays, and they are by Lock and Lock. They have worked out really great. So I will leave this sit in here probably overnight just to get in all the crevices, and I'll come by like every couple hours and just kind of shake it and agitate it. Who said gluten-free? Gluten-free? You know what? I'm not talking to you anymore. Gluten-free. I need my gluten. Death Sheep says, just started with a resin kit, and man, this is good to see. Thank you, Dave, for going through this. You are very welcome, gluten-free girlfriend. Oh, evidently Steph's Kits has a gluten-free girlfriend. Oh, girlfriend. Oh, GF stands for girlfriend. It was funnier when it was gluten-free. How cheap can an ultrasonic cleaner get? I don't think I have it anymore, but I had one. Here, hold on. Because everybody wants to actually watch me eat Cheetos. I had one, and it was ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. I think it held maybe a pint. I don't know. It was literally $14 on Amazon, and it worked pretty good. It was loud, but it worked pretty good. I just needed something bigger, so I don't know. It wasn't until I saw the Cheetos that I actually realized I was fucking hungry and haven't eaten today. Hold on. Hey, surprise, surprise for any of the ladies in the house. I'm actually wearing jeans today. So, and they make much bigger, but I don't find a need that I really need the bigger one. So I have this. I got this one on Amazon. It has a little metal basket, metal tray. Focus on my face, you camera. Thank you. Has a metal basket, metal tray that does not come out. Uses big like PC type plug. You can set your timer on, off. And this is the Skymin ultrasonic cleaner. Of course, it's made in China. Model JP-008. 0.8 liters. And timer is 0 to 30 minutes. It actually works really, really good. And I think I got this one for like $40, something like that. Cheapest one on Amazon is $32, but it's small. Dave's asked 7 out of 10. Oh, thanks. Okay. Fresno say learn. Really? Okay. We have to do the news. We do the news every night. Hold on. Talking about Fresno news, so it sounds better if I have Cheetos in my mouth. Maybe a southern accent. Breaking news. Action News has learned that 21-year-old Fresno State wrestling student has been arrested on felony rape charges last week. Well, you're a week late because he was arrested last week. I don't know. One shot and killed in Atwater. Another hospitalized. I swear, the longer that this crap goes on, and crap by I mean, people just get crazy, like crazier and crazier. Okay, so let me see here. I can actually tell you because I look at my past thing. So far, Amazon has been late on delivering everything that I've ordered in the last couple weeks. Ultra Sonic. Wait, huh? Really, Tigger? Really? Man, your life sucks so much. You get fed a couple times a day. Someone cleans your litter box. Yeah, I know. I know. Such a sad, sad story. All right, so they have a double batch. There's I'm trying to find the exact same one that I have here. So this one is similar to the one that I have, and I will post the link in the description. So do not worry. Some of these do get really, really expensive. Fuck, come on. I could have done this on the PC, but alas, no. Do 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 do. Harbor Freight has them too. Okay, that's good to know. Wait, so Purple Power is good for degreaser. I'm getting a 100 GM Sniper 2, GM Spartan conversion kit, and was shopping around for some supplies. I got a bunch of Simple Green still. Simple Green works too. But yeah, Walmart. Go to Wally World. Wear chonies. Wear a mask. And not just because of COVID. Wear a mask because, well, you don't want to be seen there, really. If you go back into the automotive department, usually where they keep all of the like oil filters, shit like that, you can get them in the small spray like this, and you can also get them in the 2-gallon tubs. It's super cheap. Make sure and wear gloves while working with it, because it will tear up your skin. And I don't mean that it'll tear up like acid. It'll tear up because it draws out the oils in your skin. So that is a no bueno. Okay, where are we? Okay, so here is the link to, come on. So there's the link to this style. And just search around for this style. You may find some a little bit cheaper. That was, I think that one's listed at like $42. And I would go with that one over the plastic one, honestly, myself. And yeah, this will go up to 30 minutes. Human malware. Come here. Hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Tigger, look. Tigger. He's like, no. No, I don't feel like looking at the camera. I don't even feel like being in your arms. There. He'll let me hold him this way. Sorta. The Gunpla kitty. But yeah, go with the metal one. You can get some of the plastic ones for a couple of like $20, maybe $30, but I would just go with the metal one. Hi. You know what? Guess what, guys? Was not planning on this, but it's nail clipping time. Na 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 na. Wait, can we do this? Can we get him in the shot? I bet you I can. He won't even realize it. No, I'm not going to feed you Cheetos. Last time I did that, you shit all over the place. I didn't actually ever feed him Cheetos. So the MADWORKS nippers work great for clipping cat nails too. Hi. He actually enjoys me doing his nails because it allows him to go and sharpen them again. And what do you do when you're in the house alone? Well, with your brother that sleeps like a fucking sloth all day. So I think it's funny. Hi. We're just going to turn this into the kitty stream. So I'm the only one that he'll do this for. Like, when Mama goes to do it, he's like, nope, get away from me. You wretched cow, don't touch me. He also has this thing, if I pet him anywhere, he starts just grooming himself. Okay. Are you done with camera time? Really? You're just going to hide that way? Yeah? I have 21 people watching right now me pet my fucking cat. Let's see here. That's so weird. My mom's cats hate it. Yeah, he won't let anyone else do it, but he'll let me do it. Let's see. Oh, kitty, I want my cat to sit still and trim her nails. A big part of it that I've found with both of my cats is having them sit either this way or with their head like against my chest, but laying this way in my lap to do their nails, and just be quick about it. My cats throw a temper tantrum. I love like using literally my hobby nippers for doing it because they're so sharp that they do it really quick. I've tried it with like kitty nail trimmers and things like that, and they don't work really well. Dave content. Aw. You don't even know the camera's on you because you can't see the screen, huh? Yeah. You're such a good kitty. Now watch this, he's gonna throw a fit. Hi. Meow meow. Meow meow. He's like, you're being really weird, Dad. I don't know what the fuck you're up to, but... Alright. Enough of your bullshit. Get out of here. Alright, so let's take those parts over there. Now I have cat hair all over my face. Okay. Oh. One thing I wanted to show you guys before I did the review of the Dynamis. So I went through that doesn't really help. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe it's better if I do it this way. Let's switch over my views. Maybe this is a little bit better. Let's see here. Leon says, I just got to see my cat for the first time in 4 months. Aww. And then Steph's Kit says, you know, 21 people watching me pet my cat. Ha. Okay, I'm done. And let's see here. So I did some translation on these. I mean, not that you couldn't do your own translation, but so this one says cut off red part. This one down here, what does it say? Installation diagram. Let's see, nothing on that page. On this one, which I think is the round part, it says include light group. And then in here, over here, it says hot melt adhesive recommended when bonding number 46. So I think they're intending you to use hot glue to hold the piece into here. I did not translate all this. This one, wait, where are we? Come on. Cut a long red line. Optional installation with etching film is what they're showing you on here. Right here, pay attention to installation. Everybody loves a big badonky donk on their kit. This one, of course, cut off red part. There were some of these that it didn't make sense doing the translation. This one, it says note distinction between before and after. This one, need to fold, need to fold, need to fold, need to fold. I think that's what most of those ended up saying. And I did not go through the translation of the remaining part after that. So I need to separate the dynamis into the different sections. Butt thrusting is fun. Oh, you guys are hilarious and cracking me up tonight. All right. So, you guys are all freaking awesome. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I wasn't expecting that many people tonight. We have all the parts soaking in the purple power. I'll shake it again either tonight before I go to bed or maybe tomorrow before I go to work. I'll dunk it in the clean water and let that soak. Wyland, hey, what's going on, Wyland? We're petting cats, eating Cheetos, drinking Rockstar. Other Dave says if you stream it, they will come. God, now if I could just get my wife to. I'm sorry, what? I mean, come home. Not. Don't get it twisted, people. Didn't you know? This is Gunpla and comedy. Half-hour show or hour show or 2-hour show. As long as you guys are laughing and I'm keeping you entertained, I am happy. Happy. I do need to edit the I need to finish editing the handle, the triangle handle display. I will tell you right now that the MADWORKS chisels don't fit in the triangle handle for the display. They are just a little bit too big. I was talking to Ungawa and I think he said that he broke one of his trying to get it out. Once he got it in there, I would not recommend that. But on the other hand, with the MADWORKS, you can actually stick the MADWORKS and the display, and actually down to a pretty small decent size and a large size. So I think if you have multiple tips, I think the MADWORKS actually might be better for you. I do like the concept. I would like to see a combination of the two. I do like the triangle shape of that one, but I like the versatility of this one. I have so many. Where's the live nude? Did I still have the live nude thumbnail on there? That was the other day. That was Friday. This Friday, this Friday I might actually crack open the Cassatria, and I don't know, or I'm actually, you know what? This Friday I want to get this. I want to get this piece of crap done, and I say piece of crap lovingly. I want to get the high nude done. I want to get it built. I want to get that because a lot of you guys keep harassing me about it. And I want to get that built up and reviewed so that I can move on to other stuff. And because I want to do a priming marathon pretty much and get some paint on some stuff. Wyland says, yes, Cassatria. Let's see. Struggle is real. Feel bad, man. Where's the live nude? Where's the first Dave? I used a scriber. Through the street had some nude. I have to run an extension wire across, but I can either set up this camera, or I have the C920. Really? Hold on, which one? Since Wifey Sauce is going back to work, the Logitech Brio. That's what this one is. Dirty. Anyway, so I'm going to see about mounting this in the spray booth, like so that I can, stream inside the spray booth and get a nice video. And I think I have it set up where the sound is minimal so that you guys won't end up hearing that. I'll probably use the wireless, like my wireless lav mic for doing that. But that should be, I need to find a cheap compressor. I would put it up in the background. I would put it up right there. That's exactly where I'd put it. There or there. I would put that live nude sign up there. You know I would. I haven't looked at the one that says live nude, but I've seen some that have like a female shape that's like the LED neon. They're just kind of pricey. Let's see here. How cheap? Harbor. Everybody's saying Harbor Freight. I'll let you know a secret too. Check with Michaels, because last time I checked, their coupon, their one item for like 20% off or whatever the ridiculous amount is, works on those too. Just make sure that it has an auto shut off, and maybe it has a small tank. It doesn't have to have a big tank, but it just at least has a small tank, or you make a big tank for it. But the important part is that it has an auto shut off. Otherwise it'll overheat. Did you get the cleaner? No, I have not got the cleaner, but I do have it still on the card over here. I haven't tried that yet. I was wondering if it worked at Hobby Lobby with the discounts. Yeah. That's how some of them get around it. So that's what I found out about the company that I've done some advertising for, the scooter company. So I have my discount code, Starshadow, for Vora Motors. And it works, except on sale items. And if they have everything marked off by like a certain $50, if they consider it a sale price, my code doesn't work. Therefore, I make no money. But they love to take my ideas and incorporate them into their new scooters. Like, I literally hunted down parts and stuff to add new suspension and stuff to make the scooter better. And I posted it on the Facebook group. And then a couple weeks later, they're posting up photos asking if people would be interested in paying for upgrades to do the same thing. Whatever. Now I'm just bitter. I've heard Sparmax. I mean, if you're willing to spend a little bit more, Sparmax makes a really good one. Let's see here. I won't be able to see chat for a second, but I'm checking here. Give me a moment. Cheap Sparmax. The cheap Sparmax, roughly over at Spray Gunner, is $125. But if we go on, no, I don't want to donate to a charity. Thank you. That might be able to error. Let's narrow this down. Now I don't know how the Master Airbrush compressor is. It looks really similar to the Sparmax. It's a mini. No. So there's a lot of these, and here I'll show you one of them. So me working for you guys. You gotta work. Here, hold on. For you guys watching this on the playback, there will be links in the comment section during the live playback. But so something like this. Sparmax is kind of like a Iwata. Jason, damn, my wife is yelling. Gotta go, guys. Catch up time. Have a good one, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Dave be saying dur. So that one currently right now on Amazon is $84 with free shipping. And you can kind of poke around. Now, Master Airbrush makes kind of an equivalent to it. It's almost exactly the same thing, just a different color. And it is $139. Keep in mind, 90% of these are all made in the same freaking factory. They just slap a different label, company label on there. What else we got? The Posh air compressor is $252. Let's see here. TimberTech professional upgraded airbrush with 3-liter tank, $129. Zenny. I only know the Zenny because I pulled that from my my purchase history. I only know that ends up working because I ended up sending Sinjui. I ended up sending the Sinjui one of those. This is actually not for the name brand. This is actually not a bad deal. Okay, so I'm going to send you a link to a name brand so you have a name that you can go back to. Posh is a very good company. So this is if you're wanting to spend a little bit more money and get an actual name brand, which I think these have gotten a lot cheaper from the time that I've ended up shopping. So this is a link to the Posh air compressor, same size and everything. Shady Z says, "Oh hey, that's the exact compressor I have." Leon says, "I got mine on a spray gunner." The must see, I have the Blue Master airbrush one. I've had it for a year, no problems. Just remember to drain your tanks, otherwise you get rust. Yes, drain your tanks. I at least drain my tank every couple of runs. No name compressor, good to go. Their Master 2 is nice. Like I said, most of these air compressors are made in the same freaking factory. Maybe a different color, different label, brand put on it. If you spend under $100 and you get a year's worth of good use out of it, you've won. That's the way I end up looking at it. All right. So, what do we got? We have... Oh. Leon. That's too hilarious. I would put that literally right behind me. Then there'd be no question that this was an adult show. All right. Dave is going to get food on his raisin. I'm wearing jeans tonight. No beans or franks hanging out tonight. Steph's Kit says, awesome. Thanks, everyone. Tony Co. Yes, I have the Master Blaster 2. Very quiet. Good thing with Spray Gunner. They're in state and they quality check all their stuff before sending it out. Have great customer service. If you have I've never ordered anything from them. I've seen their name around, but I've never ordered anything from them. So that's good to know. Now the must see, Home Depot has California Air tools that I've been eyeing, 4-gallon capacity and still relatively quiet. Can use for air brushing, air power tools pumping. California Air is nice, expensive. So I know a couple people that they've set up basically like a plywood box and with soundproofing in their garage, and they've put the bigger air compressor in there. So, and then they just run an air line to whatever room that they're going to be airbrushing. If it's in the garage, then fine, but they just run it through to whatever room and do it that way. I know one person, though, he's not in an area where it gets freezing cold, but he ran his airline out, and then he's got his air duct in his window for his fan going out, and a little duct coming in for his airline. And it's got airline chuck, and you just boop, plugs right in. The big bint. Spray gunner, best prices on paint and airbrushes too. Now you guys are just making me super curious. I've heard of them, but I haven't shopped there. Painter's Arsenal. Return Hansa Black airbrush. Yeah. Surface cleaner. Badger Model Flex ready used cleaner. Return Grex Titanium. Grex Genesis. GSI Krios. Mr. Hobby Almighty Clips. Just make your own. Grex Airbrush, GSI Mr. Airbrush Pro Convoy, $120. Procon, Airbrushing kits, Spiky Bits Ultra Kit for miniatures. Oh god, Spiky Bits. Oh. No name 2D air compressor. That doesn't sound promising. It's a 2D air. Grex Titanium Airbrush Combo Kit, Spiky Bits Infinite Kit. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just trying to put their brand on here. Master Blaster Airbrush Compressor by No Name Brand. And that's the big one. And there's a Sparmax. So what's funny is looking at the Master Blaster. Looking at the Master Blaster looks exactly like my Badger airbrush, my backup air compressor and everything, the case and everything. And this one's only $150. Auto shut off at 57 psi. Compressor regular, 3-liter tank, 6-foot power cable, 1.6 horsepower, 110 volt. Airflow 20 to 23 liter per minute. Noise level 47 dB. User manual. Metal case around compressor. And tank, 2 airbrush holders for gravity feed airbrushes, 1/8-inch connection, on-off switch, and suction cups on the bottom for added stability. So that's not bad. Yeah, I'll poke around there, see if there's anything that I can find. I'm always looking for new places. I could be a complete jerk right now. Like a complete jerk / asshole. I have a 50% off. I have a 50% off code for anything that Badger makes. Discount code. And I never use it. Mostly because he might be mad at me. Ken over at Badger might be mad at me because I didn't give the greatest review on the was it the Revolution? Was it, which one was it? Hold on. Hey. Move it. Whichever one it was that I did that the coating came off on with me cleaning it. I didn't get it for free. I actually purchased it from another place. I didn't even use my code on that. I purchased it from West Coast Choppers paint shop. But man, that video gets a lot of hate. I don't care. All right, guys, this is going longer than I intended. Mostly because I just keep sitting here freaking eating Cheetos. I'm afraid to move that I'm going to back over the cat and all you guys are going to hear meow, and then I'm going to end up on like drama alert or something like that. Man rolls over his kitty and kills it during live stream. Pokemon laughs. I'll post a pic on show and tell on Discord of the free one I got, but I think it's too powerful. What's her name, Steph? Oh, I'm sorry. That might have been offensive to some people. I mean, I know someone that she could be used for air compressor, and you feed her some broccoli and you have 2 outputs. But anyway, that's another debate. Let's see here. Show and tell. Where is show and tell? Let's see. Well, let's see. Looks like some age kits. Looks like a goof been painted. That was kind of chunky. Someone got a high new. You eating Cheetos and petting the kitty. That should be the title of this video. You missed the live nude resin. I thought I changed the thumbnail before I came in here to the Mad Nude. I think I'm gonna start doing that for Friday nights. That will be perfect for Friday nights. Live nude resin build. Oh, okay. Wait, I may need to rephrase that because people may come expecting me to be nude working on resin. Nobody wants to see that. We'll just name Fridays Live Nude Resin. We'll just keep it like that. So, stay tuned for Friday nights. Evidently, we're doing Live Nude Resin. There's the picture I was looking for. This is it. 100 PSI, third pour, 3 gallon. Hey, that's pretty good for free. It's probably a little loud, but good stuff. Yeah. So thank you guys very much. Thank you again to Leon for the $10 super chat. That is much appreciated. I'm not worthy. I'm actually probably not. Everyone have a good one. Yeah. Steph, that's I mean, for something to get you going, everything, that's great. Like I said, that my friend did, you could put that in the garage and everything and run you a line to your hobby room if it's close, and then you'd never end up hearing it. Everyone have a fantasticular night. I will see you tomorrow. We'll see what the weather brings. And as usual, I will see you guys all in the next video. I got to finish editing up the handle and maybe shoot another one and make dinner. And yeah, so I will see you guys all in the next video. Everyone have a good one. Peace out.